I think we're about ready. Let's give Rumble one more second here to get caught up, and we will get started. How's everybody doing this morning on this Monday? Today is gonna be a special day. I think we're gonna do this a couple times this week as well. Why aren't you going, dude? This dude should have been long gone. Here comes Rumble. All right, now that Rumble's here, today we're gonna do a follow-a-thon. I'm just gonna stay on. We'll take breaks here and there, but I'm gonna stay on until we get a couple of our goals met. So, and a couple of our goals is I'd like to get to 60 on Rumble. Twitch, we can get to 200. That'd be fantastic. Let's say with Kick, we can try to get to 30. And here we are. Good morning, Rumble. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I know there were some nasty storms over the weekend, so hopefully everybody's safe. So let's roll. Today we're going to be working on. I'm gonna try this again. It didn't work out the other day. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split these fields in half. There's that alien. I hear him. There he is.
Hi, D-Town, my name's Burglar. I'm a free stater, and this my message. Please, oh please, please keep making mods for Farming Simulator. Hi, I'm a farmer from the Andromeda Galaxy. Your mods are the only thing in the world that's healthy.
I do too. I love that alien. Speaking of which, let's get our early Monday morning. All right, so everybody, welcome to Monday. Monday's follow-a-thon all day. Like I said, I'm going to stay on here from 11 a.m. until at least 8 o'clock tonight. I say non-stop, but obviously we're going to have to take breaks here and there. So more onto this. It's going to be a little hard to split these up because of the way the fields are. I think what I'm going to do is this half will be the long grain rice, and then the other half will be the other rice. Now, I've never planted the long grain rice, so I'm not really sure how that's going to go. Do you still have to make the field, or can I just go in and plant it? So I don't know. We're going to find out very, very soon. So 143. Okay, so let's take a look. So this is going to be the long grain, and this is going to be the other one. So what I'm going to do is we're going to hop in this guy. See, I don't know. I think it's the other one that we need. So let's change it out here. There's the long grain rice. Because I'm curious, because I think you're supposed to flood the field after you plant long grain rice. The other rice you flood beforehand. So we'll find out exactly what you're supposed to do here. I mean, maybe you don't have to make a wet field at all. I don't know. That's what I said. We're going to find out. I wasn't sure because I think all rice had to be. I thought all rice had to be in the wet fields. So we'll see what happens here. Oh wait. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's do this first. Let's save it first and see what happens, because I have been trying to make the wet fields and they're pretty finicky, so we're going to have to split them up and make 2 fields out of one. Things of that nature, so we'll see what happens here. There's Pirate. Good morning, Pirate. Good morning. Did you have a good weekend, my friend? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Good morning, Lady K, and good morning, Turk, and good morning, Crimson. See?
I'm hungry.
So good to know. So let's go ahead and try to make it then. What I'm going to do is we're going to try it. If it doesn't work, we'll just skip it. Alright, we're going to go as long as it'll let us go here. There it goes. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I think because there's a hill there, so we may come down on this end and try it. These fields are supposed to be pretty flat. Like I said, if it doesn't work, no big loss. We'll try something. We'll do something else. I'm curious how far it's going to let me go. Wow, it's going to let me go all the way down. How nice is that? I'm not sure what the hell that is, but I guess it's trying to level out the field. And see, that's where it's going to make a stop, is about right here. Now, I don't know if that's straight. It looks pretty straight, but I don't know for sure. Oh, look, it snapped. Okay, now we can just snap it up here. What are you talking about? I don't even know where the hell the line went. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it comes. And then it just disappears. I knew that was going to be a pain. Is the other side flatter? Let's try the other side. Let's try this side. We're going to take it all the way down again. See, this is what I don't like about the rice fields. It's just such a pain. See, at least that's pretty. I have no idea where I'm at. This is annoying as crap. We'll try it over here then. Maybe I should go in there and try to flatten it a little bit. There it is. That's better. This field needs to respect my authority. Get on my nerves. Let's see if we can actually get this one to connect. I don't know what it's talking about. Why is it saying that? See, like it wants to stop like right there. God damn it. See, that's annoying. So, I think what we'll do is we'll just skip Rice because it's getting on my damn nerves. I don't understand why it doesn't want to complete it. I mean, I can try to flatten it, I guess, a little bit and see, but I don't think it's going to flatten it like we want. That's for sure. I don't think it's going to flatten it the way we want. So, forget it. We can't do grass, can't do any of that. We can do peas here, I guess. We'll split this up. We'll do half peas, half green beans. And we'll do it that way. Lower cedar, B. There we go. Let's try that. Oh, newly baptized. How good for you, Pirate. Awesome. Glad to hear that. That's hilarious. I didn't even see the text, sorry. But yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, man, everything went well. Pretty good weekend altogether, so now I'm ready to get back to it, and I'm going to grind the whole day out, 11 to 8, 11 to 8.
Welcome to Keep Off
Good morning, Dookie. What's happening, buddy? Did you have a good weekend, too? I hope. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. Pirate had a good weekend, too. Newly baptized. Nice, man. Pirate, that's good, though. So, Dookie, you had a good weekend then, huh? Did you do anything special over the weekend with the missus? Yeah, me too. I'm glad everybody's well. The weather's supposed to get nasty again today, tomorrow, Wednesday, but I haven't heard that it's going to be as bad as last weekend, so let's hope not. We don't need any more loss of life, and I hate the fact that anybody loses their home. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care about any of that shit. When it comes to like loss of life, loss of property, I don't care. Nobody should have to go through that, and it sucks for anybody to have to go through that. I just want to make that crystal fucking clear. So, I don't play that game of, oh well, they voted for Trump or they voted for Kamala. Fuck them. That's not the way life should work. It isn't. Your political views are yours. Keep them to yourself. But nobody deserves to lose their house. Nobody deserves to lose a life or lose a family member because people are upset about who they voted for. And the only reason I brought that up is because I've been seeing a lot of BS online about it. And I don't agree with that at all. Nobody. Everybody deserves to be alive. Unless you're, a really nasty person, I guess. But anyway, everybody deserves I mean, nobody should have a loss of life because of. I hate tornadoes. I mean, they're cool to look at as long as they're like in a forest someplace and not hurting anybody. But other than that, tornadoes are just nasty. Hurricanes too, man. And like I said, I just don't agree with it. I don't. And hopefully everybody else feels that way too, because in my opinion, I think that's a bannable offense in my chat. Anybody wishing harm on somebody else. Yeah, man, they can. The forest, the trees will be okay. Even if they get destroyed, we'll just use them as wood.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ripley.
Come on, buddy. You better get to work. I don't know why you're just sitting there. I guess he's trying to figure out where to go. I guess I'll get him over there. I mean, he's literally got 2 lines to do. It says 3, but it's like only going to be 2. I'll have to fix those tire marks. But other than that, he should be good. But yeah, man, hopefully everybody's good. I think everybody could use a good week this week. Everybody could use a good week. What's the game schedule today? I don't know, man. I think at some point I should switch over. I got you, Dookie. I was thinking about maybe doing like some No Man's Sky. I could do a little Tempest Rising. No Man's Sky usually does better for me at night, so I may do that like during the evening. Why, is there something you want to see today? Yeah, I don't think I mean, I probably could sit here and play Farming Simulator till 8 o'clock tonight, but yeah, man, you guys got something else you want to see, throw it at me right now. Let's hear it. We got Tempest Rising, Age of Empires, we got Civilization, I got Farthest Frontier. What else do we got here? Let's see. I need some new games, y'all. Crossout, I could do some Crossout today. I haven't played that in forever. And I have to start over since I'm on PC. So that might actually be interesting. You know what? Maybe we'll do some Crossout. I forgot about Lord of the Rings Online. Why did that come up? That's interesting. Interesting. We got Path of Exile 2 as well. Tempest Rising, and man, I got all those Command and Conquers too, bro. I have all of them. So you guys gotta let me know what else would you like to see me play today? That's why I didn't make a schedule of games, because I wasn't sure. Some, you know, I don't know. Oh, the tractor? Yeah, this beastie. This thing is a beast. It really is just a beast. And it's so dirt cheap. No, you know what, man? I don't really think that I could get burned out on it, but I agree, though. I think that, I think at some point we need to throw something else on. And, man, I'm really, really considering, because I haven't played it forever, and I had to start over, so I got nothing. So I'm really considering maybe doing a little bit of cross-out today. I don't think Dookie knows what that is. Do you know what cross-out is, Pirate? Did we talk about that? You know what? Dookie, depending on how long you're here, buddy, I'll tell you what, let's do 11 to 1. We'll do Farming Simulator like I always do, right? And then let's say, like, I'll take a little bit of a break, and when I come back, we'll say 1:30 to 3:30 or 4, I'll do Crossout. Let you guys get an idea what that is. It's a fun game, just very frustrating because of all the damn cheaters. Dookie, are you on YouTube today? What do you think, Pirate? I think some cross-outs in order. Well, I haven't played that in forever, and I was a pretty decent player at it. I think it was hard to complete with Chronos cheaters, but I felt like I was a pretty decent player at it. Oh, you're on Twitch, cool. So yeah, just leave that bitch playing and go off and do whatever you gotta do and come back. No, I know, but I didn't know if you knew what crossout was. Yeah, welcome everybody. Uh-oh, lost my rumble. There it is. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good idea. What do you think, Crimson? I think Crossout is something I haven't played on a live stream yet. So, and like I said, I'll be starting fresh. So, I think I played for like an hour on PC just to check it out, see if it was going to be how different it was going to be. But I mean, I'm still in the very beginning. I don't even think I'm level 2 yet. So, it'll be interesting. I think. I thought so. I'll tell you guys what, it was probably one of the only games I've ever played to where I've actively spent money on the game, to be honest. Like, I was buying packs and things like that just because the amount of... It was a lot of fun, man. It really can be a lot of fun. There we go. It really, really can be. I'm going to go ahead and just put him on AI. And that way I can go jump in this guy. Get him out of the way. I think that field needs to be fertilized. So we're almost ready to get our cow barns in. Just about ready. Look at all the mud on it. Look at that. Man, them tires are filled up with mud. Yeah, it needs to be fertilized. So let's get to fertilizing. I think this is him right here. It is. Get to it, buddy. I think that's everything over here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. I think everything is done. He's almost done there. Man, he's slow as shit. What's he doing? Ah. Let's get him out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I've already bought all the fields for our root crops. So I'm going to get down there. This thing's pretty fast, too. This thing goes like 80 miles an hour. Command and Conquer, yeah, man. I think, you know, I can even do an hour of Crossout, and then I can jump on and do like an hour of Command and Conquer. It just depends on who's in here and what they want, what y'all want to see, you know. I honestly don't care. I'll play every game. I don't care. Every game I have, I don't care. No Man's Sky is a good one too. No Man's Sky. You guys let me know in the chat what games you want to see today. We're gonna play Farming Simulator till about 1 p.m. and then after that, the sky is the limit. No pun intended for No Man's Sky. You guys just have to let me know what we want to do today. So we got No Man's Sky, we got Tempest Rising, we got Crossout, Command and Conquer, Tempest Rising. I got a few city builders like Farthest Frontier. We got Civilization 6. You guys got to let me know. Let's hear your voices on it. I'm going to get this guy started. I love this Fentresco. This thing's so badass. But yeah, I definitely from 11 to 8 today we're going to be on, and if things are going well, I can stay on a little longer after 8. But we'll just take a couple breaks here and there. Let's see if this bridge is still messed up. This bridge has been messed up. The entire map. Oh, it didn't mess me up too bad on that one. Snap. Let's go. Nice. We got it. All right, so I think we definitely need to play some No Man's Sky today. I haven't played No Man's Sky in quite some time, so but I have some people that come in at nighttime that like that game, so I was thinking about playing it later tonight, but I can play it twice. I don't care. I can do an hour of this, an hour of that, an hour of that. It doesn't really matter to me. So you guys gotta let me know in the comments. I think Pirate likes No Man's Sky. Same thing, bro. Same thing. Remember I was playing it. Well, you weren't on at night. You don't come on at night, but I was playing it at nighttime a lot. Met some really good guys on there. Had some friends. And I kind of, I guess, left them high and dry because I haven't played in quite some time. So I'm gonna get back to some No Man's Sky. I really love that game. So doesn't look like he missed anything else except for this little spot right here, and I'll let him be. I'm gonna head over here to this big potato field again. Because I'm gonna try to put all of our root crops up here, except for I put peas and green beans down there, but I'm not too worried about it. Let me fix this really quick. We need to go to, I can't remember, is it under others? I need a bridge. We need a bridge. Here we go. Is it this one that I liked? Yeah, this one's pretty good because it doesn't really have a, not very long though. Let's put it right here. Of course, I found the widest area I could, so. We don't care. There we go. That looks pretty good. Let's put another one in there. I had to get something a crossover because down here, if I remember correctly, down here you can't go in the water. So, welcome all of our viewers. You guys say hello in chat. Let's say what's up. We're doing that all day today, so we're going to be in here all day. So we're kind of talking about what games y'all want to see today. Anything in particular? No Man's Sky, Crossout, Tempest Rising, Command and Conquer. I'm going to head down. We're going to come down here and I'm going to get all these trees out too, because we'll make us a little base down here for all these root crops. We'll put a couple barns in. We're going to have to put in some fuel down here, repair bay, things like that. So I may go get the T-Rex here in just a second. We'll get rid of these trees. Okie dokie. So we got that started. He's laying the peas. Looks like he's missing the edges again. He is. I don't know why that thing misses the corners like that. I really just don't get it. I don't. Where's this guy? There he is. We'll have to hit that little piece there, but other than that, we're good to go. So, nobody's got an idea, huh? Nobody? Farmer Slim there till 1, and then from there, no, dude, remember I lost that save game. When I made that stupid cow barn, I made those two stupid cow barns, bro. The save game wouldn't come back. I couldn't load it up. It just sat there and spun. So I had to start over. This is my start over again. That's what I've been doing the last week. Yeah, I'm super pissed that I never got to harvest those potatoes, but we're gonna do it again. All right, so let's do cross out from 1. I don't know, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. We'll take a little break in between between Crossout and Farming Simulator. Let's do some Crossout for a couple hours, and then after that, we'll do some No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, I can just play and play and play. Plus, there's people in there that like to do multiplayer and things, so that'll be a lot of fun, I think. So. So, I think that'll be good. We'll get these peas planted. I mean, hell, as a matter of fact, you guys, if you want, I can play this for another 20, 30 minutes, and we can skip over to Crossout if you want. It's up to you guys. The only problem with that is, well, I'll just delete it off YouTube. No big deal, because Farming Simulator will be on it, so it shouldn't hurt. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, Pirate, I'm so mad about that. I didn't get to harvest those potatoes, but like I said, I'm fixing to lay them down again, and we'll just hit it this time. I won't mess around with the cow barns. We're gonna put them down in just a regular 2,000 instead of trying to make them larger. That was my mistake. For you guys that are just coming in or just got here, I had to restart this map because I was putting down cow barns, and as you know, on 25 you can adjust the fencing. And I literally used an entire field for one, so it went from 2,000 cows to one of them was like 10,888, and the other one I did was like 11,000 and change. But after that, my game wouldn't load up anymore, so I had to restart. And that's where we're at right now. Alright, so yeah, peas, and then up here we'll do all green beans. I guess the only thing we really don't have down really would be spinach, but I mean, who cares? I've never done spinach yet, so it wouldn't be a bad thing to do, but yeah, you guys want me to stop this at noon and then we can jump on some Crossout? What do you think, Crimson, or just go to 1? no one else is really chatting, you guys can come here and tell me what you think. We got storms rolling in too, guys, so if the stream cuts off, let's just hope that it's a power outage and that's all it is. No, I had to start all over because I couldn't get that game to load at all. I had to start completely freaking over. Pissed me off. Alright, so he's done, but I'll fix this once I get this other field ready. Because I don't think he's done with it yet. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's nowhere near done. There he is. Oh, for crap's sake. I was wondering. I gotta move this guy out of the way too. But I think everything else is done. So I think we'll be good. I think 1 p.m. will be fine. I think so. 1 o'clock we'll switch to cross out. We may have to change the title a little bit to adjust for the language. we may have to adjust for language. But we'll see. We'll see. We will see. I think it'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I'll control myself. It's not a Crossout's not too bad. It's not like Call of Duty. So, I mean, the cheating's like Call of Duty, but I've never really rage quit that game. So, it generally just fires me up, and then I just aim for whatever cheater I saw. So, and go for them. I'm gonna get him next. I know, but still. Yeah, I was pretty upset, but then I thought about it. I'm like, you know how many times I've started a map and I'll play it for a while, and I get so far and I've made so much money that I just start a new map. I've still got my Zapaka Wow Wow save game on here, man. I got so much money on that map, it's insane. I have tons of money on that map. Lots of buffalo. It's all that buffalo milk. I'm telling you guys, anybody that's watching, if you've not played or you've not done cattle yet, if you do cattle, you gotta have buffalo milk. If you want to make money, like Donald Trump money, then you need buffalo milk. It's like the coffee beans from 22, I swear. Except for this is a base game item. So it's kind of nuts how. Should I put him over with the potatoes and help? I think we will. Let's put him on up and down. This is a huge field. Remember, this was at 4. This is that potato field. So there he is. Let's get him out of here. We'll get him down there as well. I did put in a sawmill. I got a nice little area set up for all the logging that we do. But I'll tell you the truth about it. I went and if you don't do the pine trees, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. Like all those shagbarks and all those elm trees and things like that. If you're looking to make some fast cash, buy the T-Rex, spend the money on the T-Rex, $600,000, but spend the money on it. And then go gnaw down anything you find as far as shagbark or elm trees. Because the amount of wood chips that you're going to get out of those trees is just insane. And then if you sell it to the field work silos, I sold about 7 million liters of wood chips, and I made almost $7 million. Yeah, it might have been a little over. So that's how you can make some fast cash, because it does not take long knowing all these trees right here, all these things. The shagbarks, the elms, forget the pines. That's good for sawmills, but if you really want to make some fast cash, it's in the elm trees and the shagbarks. And that ain't no lie. Man, this field's just so huge. And does it need, let me look, does it need to be fertilized? I'll bet you it does. No, it doesn't. Man, that's going to save so much time. Oh, look, they're all fertilized. This one's not. These aren't. I'm not worried about those. But the ones that matter are, this is 100%, this is 100, this is 50. I don't care. 50% is really fine, because your planter's already got fertilizer in it, so it's no big deal. So that's pretty sweet. Please let me cross. There we go. Oh, nice spin out, buddy. Let's go. All right, we're going to head to this next field. We're going to do all root crops up here. You know, the carrots, the red beets, the parsnips, the potatoes, and then sugar beet and sugar cane is going to go up here as well. And that should have us done, because the peas and green beans are at the other end. I can do some cotton, but I'm not really too concerned about planting cotton. I don't have any clothing or anything like that going on. We're not going to have any sheep for the wool, so like I said, I'm not too worried about it. But we have everything else. This is a giant-ass field, too. Man, look at the size of that thing. Man, can you imagine that as all sugar cane? All these fields is like, man, that's going to be like 10 million liters. But it'll cost me like $2 million to plant it. You guys ever planted sugar cane? Has anybody planted sugar cane? I'm going to give you about a minute and a half to answer that. And it's a serious question. Anybody playing this game that's watching right now, have you ever planted sugar cane? Because if I'm not mistaken, if you look it up, sugar cane is the most expensive to plant, because it's like 8 seeds per like stalk. I don't quote me on that. I'm not. What is he doing? What a goofy bastard. No, stop it. I'll fix it myself. Anyway, sugarcane's just the most expensive one to plant. And it's going to cost. It's going to hurt bad. So. But it's worth it, because you get so much from it, you know? Let's see if he'll just do it from there. I bet you he still turns around and runs into this tree and goes in the water. He didn't. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Okay, so he's good. So we're going to move on. What tractor, Lady K? What tractor is crazy? This one that spins out all the time? Yeah. It is definitely my top tractor, and it was in 22. That Fendt Trisk is right there too, though. But as far as tractors go for Farming Simulator 25, this one is all around the best tractor in the game. I don't care what anybody says. I've played all the tractors. I've used almost every tractor in this game. I hate John Deere. And until they come out with a John Deere 9R pack, like from 22, I won't play another John Deere. This one has all the horsepower you need for anything. It's got the speed. It's got every tire configuration you can think of. It even has the spike tires for silage. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? It's like I'm in Florida with the weather. It's sunny out and it's still raining. But I'm not harvesting, so it shouldn't hurt anything. All right, so we're gonna let him be. We're gonna go back down here and see what's up with these guys. All right, so he's done here. Let's see what's next. We gotta get to field 141. But anyway, getting back to the sugarcane, I think I read someplace, I'm pretty sure that I'm right, that it's like 8 seeds to 1 stalk or something. You know what I'm saying? So like when they plant corn, I think it's 1 for 1, something to that effect. But sugarcane is it's just that you spend a lot more seed planting, is the point. So it's going to cost me a fortune to plant all that sugarcane. So, give me just a second here. And you guys remember to help us out now, we are trying to get to our goals again this week. Our goals this week, we're trying to get to 200 followers on Twitch. 30 followers on Kick, and I'd like to see us get to at least 60 this week on Rumble. So I think we're in fairly good shape. We had a really good week last week, and I appreciate everybody that came in, and I appreciate everybody that's in here today as well. So thanks for stopping by. Let's chat it up. 7 more to go on Twitch. That's all we need. 7 more followers on Twitch to get us to 200. So I'm really happy with the viewers. I appreciate everybody coming in. I really, really do. You guys make these streams great by coming in. I appreciate it. I gotta fix that too. Look at that. What the hell? Wasn't there another spot someplace that I said he missed and I had to go back and fix? I think it was right there. All right, no big deal. Because when he's done here, we can send him down to 146. Making peas and green beans great. All right. Man, I'm kind of stoked. I haven't played Crossout in a while, and I've been thinking about it, so I'm pretty stoked to play some Crossout today. I am. Let's get some action going on in here. I love Farmer Simulator. Love it. But you know, I'd like to get back into playing some Crossout, I think. I looked, and it looked like it was mainly just like Russian players on Twitch, so I don't know. I didn't see much on there it's a Russian game, so it makes sense that they're playing it. So Dookie, you still around, buddy? We need a follower that comes in the chat. We need, and I want to name him Blue, because that way I can be like, "You're my boy, Blue." Come on, guys. That's funny shit. That was a really funny movie, though. 100%. Just waiting on this field to get done. Let's go check. All of our greenhouses are doing well. As you can see, we're making money. I've got a couple of productions in, so we should be making money there. I've got a little spot down here, and I'll show you where I did it. Right here. I'm just going to go visit it. I put in the sawmill. I put in the, what do you call it? The cooper. And then I went ahead and put in Henry's Workshop. Henry's Workshop makes pallets. They don't have any wood yet. I don't know where he's sending all of it. He doesn't have that much, that's why. Okay. 94,000 liters of wood. And then I don't know if I started the cooper yet or not. Makes barrels, so no actual productions yet. So that's where he's sending the planks to. And I'm like, well, I really need you to send them over here. But we don't really need either one. I just needed something to do with the wood. But let me show you guys what I was talking about. I should have super strength on still. Let me find something really quick here. Here it is right here. So, this is what I want to show you. So we're at 614,000. We're gonna leave. Well, let's take this with us. I'm gonna take this downtown where we're gonna put in that what I call like a base. We're gonna put in for our root crops. But I gotta get rid of the trees that are in the way first. So we're gonna take this down there. This is the T-Rex for those of you who haven't seen it before. It is pretty badass. But these are the trees I'm talking about. These things, man, these things. What is this one? All right, so it's only 14 meters tall, or it's 14 meters in diameter, only 18 meters tall. But that thing will net you like, I don't know, 60, 70,000 in wood chips. It's crazy how fast. Well, here, watch. So we're at 614, 3501, right? Watch this. 6637. Telling you guys, man, it is nuts. How many wood chips you get out of these stupid elm trees and shagbarks. So if you want to make quick cash without like using signs or anything like that, wood chips is it's not. 1,000 liters goes for like $624, but you can make so many, and you can go in there and sell 5 million liters in no time at all. So that's why it's so much money, because you're just piling it all in there. So there are ways around what I consider like people say is cheating, but I mean this is in game. I don't know what they'd want me to do. Don't do that because you're not playing realistic. Okay. How about you play your way and I'll play my way? If there's a money exploitation in a game, I'm going to use it. It is what it is. All I can say is don't put it in the damn game. Damn, I can't see anything in these stupid trees. And the fact that we don't have to own the land. Look, that was stuck in the building. So I just left it. I couldn't get it to come out. Oh, I went the wrong way. We'll just go down the edge here. And these trees don't... The reason why these trees did get to stay here is because they don't really affect me harvesting or planting. So normally I would kill every tree on the map, but they're not really a bother. So I don't worry about it. But yeah, man, that's some good wood chips in there. I'll tell you that right now. Ah, damn! I ran my field. Damn it! Get out of the field, dude. Forget it. We'll just go in the damn water. This thing turns on a dime, so it's really hard to control sometimes. I forgot about the ramps I put in. And no, I have not created the. I have not made the dirt track yet. But I think once we get these root crops down, we're gonna have plenty of time to get that started and have something fun to do. And I'm pretty excited about to make it. I've never made one before, so we're gonna give it a shot. And I think for the most part, we're just going to be using the landscaping tools to do it, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I haven't seen my alien since we went live. I don't know where he's at. It's a cloudy day. You'd think he'd be flying that ship everywhere. We got a nice big bunch of trees back here that we can cut down for the sawmill. Back there on the right, in the front of the map here. Sorry, this thing goes a little slow, but we're almost there. But you're definitely going to see how this wood chipper goes. It does not play around at all. Not at all. Man, they're making pretty good progress on that potato field. But they won't be done today, I guarantee it. You come in tomorrow on my live and they'll still be out there on that stupid potato field. I think it took in-game, I think on the last time I did this, I think it took 2 entire game days to finish that field from start to finish. But since we don't have to, all we got to do is lime it, I'll put 2 of them on there and we should be good to go. But we won't get it done before 1, that's for sure. That's why I thought I'd go ahead and work on this back piece to get us a couple barns in. But they're moving. They are moving on it, that's for sure.
Z.
You guys hit me up in chat. What's going on today? You guys ready to see some cross out in about an hour? I watched a World of Tanks this weekend on a live. I didn't even know that. Well, we're going to do it, Crimson. I didn't know that there was I guess it was some kind of tournament. It was wild. It was definitely wild. I didn't realize that World of Tanks was that big, I guess. Look, he missed a spot. I can see it from here, you little assholes. Like I said, you guys are gonna see. You're gonna see what we're gonna get here. We're gonna fill this trailer up. We're only at 663,000, and I'll drop the trailer off because the T-Rex holds 2 million liters. So we'll drop the trailer off. Just gonna make it easier to get around. I just brought the trailer so you can get like 7 million. Then I'll show you. We'll sell it. I can do this in about 10-15 minutes, so it won't take long. We're almost there. Let's turn her on. And I'll just drop trail off right there. And here we go. Alright, so I think this is a shagbark. It's an oak. Sorry. Let's go. I mean, you gotta finagle it a little bit sometimes, but it'll go. Look at that, 428. Boy. And there you go. See, I'm telling you guys, it's a huge amount, man. It is nuts. And there's not even that many trees down here.
Welcome, Angel Fire 1967.
Well, hello, Angel. How are you? Welcome to chat. See, I got to finagle this one a little bit. There he goes. Now I got it. I'll eat this tree too, just to get it out of the way. We're already at 400,000 liters. I'm telling you, you guys want to make some quick cash, this is the way to do it. Plus it's a little calming. Eat it. There it goes. This thing's like Mikey, he likes it. He's just gonna eat it. Doing all right this morning? You guys gonna get storms where you're at, Angel? I know we're fixing to get hit. A little too far there. There she goes. I mean, look at that. We're at 648,000 liters already. And what was this, like maybe 10, 12 trees, if that? I understand that. I have dogs that climb on me all night long, so I definitely understand that. And plus the weather just kind of drags you down a little bit too, so. Alright, so we're at 810,000 liters already. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. And then, so will this bring you a lot of money? Probably not. But it's enough to get you going. It's enough to try to help you out if you need to buy a field or maybe you need a piece of equipment. This is it, 983. We're going to break $1 million here on this guy. There it is, 1,000,005. So then you go back to your trailer. So I'm telling you, it's easy money. That took how long? 3 minutes? Now, if you're going to do a big forest, it's going to take a little longer because those pine trees just don't give you the wood chips like these shagbarks do. But there are plenty of shagbarks and elms on this map. On any map, to be honest. So we're at 1.71 million liters of wood chips. I mean, that's just good money. It really is. All right, let's go take a look. I don't like these green ones. This is what they use in base game. You can put solar panels on these. And then you can also change the colors. I like that red chrome. I do like that red chrome. But we're going to look for something else. There's a couple other sheds that I like better. I like the ones that I can just drive through. Let's see. This one looks like a good one. I think you can almost drive through. It's got a workshop in it as well, but I don't need that. So, this is also a good one. Nice and big. I don't think you can drive out of the back of it though. But you can definitely drive through there, go through there. That wouldn't be too bad. We got plenty of space. I'm not worried about the space. Solar panels. And then the color obviously is going to be our favorite red. I like that. Modern extra large shop, but I don't know if this one. Oh, you can drive through this one.
Check out the Pango Pet Cafe to play with me.
I think we're going to go with this one. Actually, you can't put anything on it, so let's go to the truck stop. This is the one I want, and I'll show you why. You can drive through, but I'll show you why I like this one. We're going to put it this way. About right here should do it. And then we'll put in a couple of these. This shed has a fuel tank in it, so we won't need to put any other kind of fuel tanks around, which is nice. That's why I like that one so much. And then the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up all the doors. Okie dokie. There goes my doggos. Now this does have a workbench in it too, but what we're going to do is we're going to add a different one. And we're going to put it right inside. We're gonna go back to tools, all the way down, guys, all the way down. There we go. We're gonna turn it. We're gonna put it right in the center here. Now, I think this will fit in there. The only problem with this garage, I made the mistake of, is that it's not big enough to fit my tractors in. Damn it. All right, so there it is, nice and clean, and we can refuel over here. But that'll be for our harvesters, and then we'll use that for our tractors. And now that we've got the built-in fuel, diesel. Yep. Now we can refuel. Now you can also bring a tanker over and fill this up too. You don't have to buy it there. And now we're refueling. So that's why I like this shed. It's a pretty nice little shed. Okay. Let's get back. They're still working on that tater field. He's done here. Let's see if he missed anything. Doesn't look like he missed anything. I think we got that edge over there that he was missing. Looks like he got everything else. This is going to be a nice field for red beets. Alright, so it looks pretty good. He didn't miss anything, so let's go. The field doesn't matter. We still got plenty to do on it, so the tire marks won't matter here. But before we switch over to cross out at 1, I'll take a short break, get the game loaded up, things like that. Take a break and give everybody a minute to get a drink so they can come back in and we can chill out and go kill some stuff. Hopefully we get a bunch of cheaters. Kill them. They always miss this area, so I figured I'd go ahead and get it. The curves are not good for the AI. The AI always misses on the curves, so I'm not too worried about that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Looks like we got a whole streak right here, so let's get this. I think that's just grass. I don't think he missed it. There's a little piece. But we'll go ahead and scrape it anyways. Right there. There's some. I knew it. Not a huge deal, but now it's done. And I'm curious about the other side too. Because it's awfully curvy over here too, so. Looks like it's all straight lines, so it doesn't look like you missed anything. I don't see anything, so we're good. Better check now than go out there and start planting and you see after everything's done that he missed some shit. Let's get him rolling. Alright, he's still working on that one. Man, these fields over here are giant. This field on my last save game, the planter and the tractor actually flipped over and it was completely on its back like a freaking turtle. It was kind of nuts. I don't even know what the hell happened, honestly. So we're going to keep an eye on this guy for just a second. I guess he ran into the grain elevator there and just flipped over. I don't know what the hell happened. But he was completely on his back. Well, hopefully everybody's having a good Monday, about as good as a Monday can be for a Monday. Everybody knows that Mondays are the worst day of the week because it's the day after your weekend off, right? What are you doing? He should come back to that. Alright, let's see. This should be done now. Let's take a peek. He's still going. Let's see what he's got left. You missed that spot, bro. Why don't you go back and get that? Where the hell are you going? Everything else has got... Oh, he's got to get this. Damn, that's what I hate. It takes forever sometimes. It's like, good God, man. What is this field next to me? We don't own any of this, so that's going to be our cow. I don't know. I might just use 182 for that or 183. It just depends on how much space I'm really going to need. I still plow it so we can make meadows, but I don't know. We're definitely going to do buffalo. We'll do cattle, and then we'll do a couple of goats so we get all the milk. And we'll have the sugar beets. We'll have the sugar cane for the sugar, so we'll be able to do the whole dairy thing. So oops, now let's take a look. So he's ready to go. Let's go. That's gonna take a few. Oh, they're doing pretty good on this. No, I guess they're not doing good. I don't know why they do that. There he comes. Oh, well, at least they're working. They're not stuck on each other, so. As soon as he's done, I'll cancel him out. I'll go up there and get that little piece, and then we'll... I think the only other field that needs it is the one right in front of us. Okay. We'll hit that. We've got about 45 minutes, and then we'll head on in and do some cross out. I'll say, let's go, dude. What are you waiting on? I noticed that after you get rid of the AI, the actual tractor sinks. Anybody else notice that? Because they don't leave any tire marks because they can float, I guess. The AI floats. But as soon as you take the AI off, your vehicle actually sinks. I just find that interesting. Got another nice little place to harvest some trees for our sawmill. And if our cows are going to be down there, that might be a good spot to put our other stuff. So we'll see how it goes. We got to go to that field over there, not this one. That one's good. This is the last one. We have to fertilize over here. Got awfully quiet. Is that a big strip? What is that? Is that my tire marks from the last tractor, I hope? I don't see it now. Well, there's definitely something there. Okay. Let's let him get it done. We got our barn in down there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Colossus Harvester Pack will harvest the peas and green beans and shit. I think. Here it is. Yeah. Yeah, you just have to have the right header. Because there's actually a single one for sugar beets. There's a single one for potatoes. And this one does everything, which we don't own one yet. That was our last save game, so that'll do the... yeah, there's green beans, spinach, peas, red beets, carrots, so we'll have to have that one. Down at the other end. And you guys think that I should do multiple of these instead of doing like one at 50 meters? Should I just do multiples? I mean, they're $353,000. By the time you get done setting them up, it's going to be about $500,000. I mean, we don't have to have twin wheels on it, but I don't like them skinny ones. That looks dumb. We can definitely speed it up. And so it's only going to go about 12 miles an hour, which is fine. Yeah, me too. That's why I didn't put the twins on it, because they were like super skinny. We're going to leave it at, let's see what 3 looks like. I like these ones, I think. See, we're at $358,000, and I'm just thinking to myself that by the time we buy the header 2, I mean, I'm going to have multiples, but man, that's a lot of money to spend. I mean, if you went with just I mean, it seems like a lot of money. Especially that potato field. That potato field, even at 50 meters, you're going to need at least 2 of these. So, I'm not going to buy them yet because we don't need them yet, but that's a lot of money. I mean, the headers on these things are $35,000. 43 if you bump it up. I'm not going to bump up the speed because that's crazy. So, 43,000. So, like I said, about $45,000. I'm going to see what my color looks like on there. Ooh, that looks nice. So, like I said, we don't need them yet, so I'm not going to buy them yet, but they'll do everything we want them to do, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright, so we got to get him all the way down here. I might go over here to the main road and see if I can set the destination and see if he'll go, but I've never gotten it to work on 22 or 25, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I gotta get him out of these fields first, because I definitely know he won't go there. So. I think they'll drive on these roads, but not what I'm on now. All right, let me see if he'll do it. Create job. Yeah, we're gonna need them all over here, so I don't think he's gonna go. They never go. See, he's just sitting there. See, target is unreachable. It's like, how's it unreachable? You're on the main road. I've never gotten that to work, ever. I think one time when I started the game, on Riverbend Springs, that map there, I had him actually travel, but I've never gotten him to work on any other map. Oh, let's try a shorter route. Let's just try a shorter route, because I don't know why it doesn't work. Like, we'll just send him down to here. I forgot to start it, damn it. Like, we won't even take him off this road. I won't even make him turn any. Now, wait and see. He's not going to go. Yep, see? Target, it's a straight path. I don't know, man. I don't get it. Like I said, I've never gotten it to work on anything except for that first base map. So maybe it's because it's a modded map. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, though. It just takes a lifetime to get there. It's like 6 hours later, you're finally there. Look, I'm in Britain. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. The rest of our fields are looking pretty good. I don't see any weeds or anything. Shouldn't have any weeds. None. Zero. I mean, not only did we mulch, but we also cultivated and plowed. So, I mean, we did it all. There may not be one stinking weed. Except for there are a few fields where there's a glitch where it just not, like this long. Where it just not, it wouldn't let me seed or roll there. It just wouldn't. There's a couple of fields that have that in it, actually. Oh, and guys, I did get that cornfield finally done. That 600-acre cornfield, it is done. This big sucker. Let's take a look. 632 acres of corn. Like I said before, we're not even going to have to eat it for it to be coming out of our ass. I mean, it's going to be a lot of corn. But on average, I think, like I said the other day on the live, on average, I think all of the crops are about 560 acres each, give or take. They're all pretty average of about 560 acres, which is pretty good. That's pretty good size. I mean, the potato field alone is 421 acres. So, I mean, that's huge. And potatoes are already a decent crop, meaning like when you harvest potatoes, you get a decent amount out of them. So it's going to be a hell of a. I think we figured it out to be about 10 million liters. So we'll see what happens. I won't mess up the save game this time, I promise. So we can actually see what it does. That's what happened last time. We had to plant it. It was growing. I think we only had one more in-game month to go before we harvested it, and I messed it up with those stupid cow barns. That's pretty annoying crap, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to see what we got to do. Oh, they're all done, so we got to get over there. Okay. Man, they're going to be on that thing forever. So field 4, 5, 10, and 11. All right. And they're not even close to being done yet, so we got some time. But I figure we'll go ahead and get him over there and be done with it. Get him over there and be done with it. You guys use these sprayers? It's the biggest spread I've seen in anything. 54 meters is the largest I've seen, so I just wish it was a little faster. The regular driving speed I wish was like 45. It'd be better. Because this is a big ass map to be driving around on. Let's go. Oh, I see a quite a bit that he missed on this field. I don't know how I missed that. But we'll get it when he comes back down this way. Yep, field 4. Another really good logging area for this map is right there. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty thick with trees, so I think I was harvesting that on my last map, if I'm not mistaken, on the last game. I'm pretty sure that's where we were harvesting trees. That was right there. And I haven't joined any fields on this map either, just because the last time on this map, the AI just quit recognizing the fields when I try to join them, so I just don't. Plus, it really is a lot of extra work for a little yield, so. See, it's pretty heavy with trees in there. Alright. So he's here. We gotta change this over to green beans. Let's get some green beans ready here. Because they're gonna go up top while the peas are in the back. This tractor is glitchy. It's not, the other one's not near as glitchy as this one is. Look at them tires and the shadows. It's really glitchy. Oh, the roller's still down. I was like, what is it doing? All right. Yep, that's the right field. So all these will be green beans, and these are all going to be the peas. But I need to get that field done. Alright, with this one I gotta fix some things here. Actually, let me get this guy.
Hope everyone enjoys it here. Please follow the stream.
100%. Trying to get to those goals this week. Everything should still be ready. We just have to turn it a little bit here. Yep, that's what I wanted. Let's go hit these corners. I didn't outline it like I normally been doing, so that's why we gotta go back and hit these corners. Not a huge deal though. I don't know, I guess these tires are pretty glitchy too today. I mean, you have to come over here to get them not glitch. Yep, I can see the corners from here, so. There and there. Got it. Alright. Alright, guys. You guys hit me up in chat. What's going on? What is everybody up to today? I think Crimson's ready for some cross out here in a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. I haven't played in so long. Been a while since I played. What I'm gonna do is that, because that's gonna be green beans, not peas. does it really matter because we'll just plant over it, but I just wanted to be sure. Yeah, he's going to want to come back, so let's back up. Still raining. All right. Now we just got to wait on them to get done Lyman, and we'll be good to go. That's going to be everything but rice, because rice was just pissing me off. So they'll have everything but rice and cotton, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll get our cattle down next month in game, probably tomorrow. TMR should be making by then pretty good. Matter of fact, while I'm waiting, let's go check on our TMR. I got the TMR factory back here. Ooh, watch out. There's the TMR, and that's where I got the hay making, or the grass drying. I've got the TMR making. So let's see what we got. Looks like there's a little bit in there. There's Alien. Wonder if you can put multiples in there. I think it'd be kind of fun to put multiples in there. I can't remember. I don't think this is making TMR. I don't recall. It is 122,000. We'll take it. So yeah, we gotta get a couple. I'd like to get a couple million liters of that to go. And that way we're good to go. Our hay is over here to the right. I have it set to distribute, so it should all be distributing just fine. We're definitely gonna need all this TMR. And we don't have to sit here and wait on that either. We can go. All right, he's done. Moving on to the next one. Get all this crap done. Move on. Okie dokie. Yep. They're working on it. I think last time we were guessing that we guessed low at like 6 million. But as it turns out, it's probably going to be closer to 10 or 11 million liters of potatoes on this field, I think. So I'm just really curious to find out. So I promise you I won't screw up the game this time. Let me make sure that crossout doesn't need to be updated or anything. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so it's good. Should be good to go. Because like I said, I didn't see anything on Twitch, so hopefully you guys will enjoy watching that. Watch me get killed or kill people, one or two. We'll see how that goes. In the game, you know, it's a battle royale, so it is a player versus everyone except for, I mean, it's sides. So I think it's 6, but I think PC's 8. I think it's an 8 versus 8 on PC. I think on console we only did 6 versus 6, but like I said, I think PC is 8 versus 8. But now it's cross-platform, so you could be playing against people that are on Xbox and PlayStation and PC. So, you know, I'm very curious to see how it goes on PC. Shouldn't be that much different. Let's check it out. What's it look like from inside? Although the wipers are running because it's raining. Even though the rain never touches the windshield in this game, but that's cool. Glad to see the wipers work. Oh, damn, look at this. Look at this tractor, though. You guys see that in the bottom right-hand corner? It is about dead. So, I think I probably need to repair this tractor. So on the way back up, I'll probably stop it. It desperately needs repair. This is the lowest repair I've ever seen on my tractors. Looks like he's done up here. Let's check. Everything's done down here. So I'm just going to take him and fold him up. I'm not going to drive him all the way down there right now. I don't really need him down there, so I'm just going to fold him up. We'll put him over here out of the way, so we can get everything lined up. Green beans. We gotta get him off that field, though. All right, we're gonna get a few more minutes there. All right, this guy's almost done over here on this field, so I'm gonna take him over there and I'll replace that tractor. Should be able to go through here. I don't know for sure. Nope, you cannot. So now I gotta reset this one. We'll have to reset that one for sure. I don't have a repair shop over here, so I'm just going to get him back down there. There's a repair shop there, so I think when you reset it, it ought to repair it, though, right? But it doesn't. Man, this thing's such a beast, though. All them tires. Oh, I forget. It's too slow on. It goes about 80, I think. Look, the tires aren't glitching now. 81. Can we hit 88 miles an hour and go back to the future? Nope. 81 it is. Oh, it looks like it's finally stopped raining too, so that's good news. You guys hit that like and follow. Help us out now. 200 on Twitch is the goal. 60 is the goal on Rumble. Kick, I'm trying to get to 30. We got a long ways to go on Kick, so. I just need to get to that tractor before it breaks down completely, so. I was just trying to remember where I left that plow. Oh, I forget. I'm gonna speed this one all the way back up. This was a tad. I had the stone picker on this one, so I slowed it way down because full speed's just too fast for the stone picker.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ripley.
Alright, we're going to connect this back, and I'll hit all these little spots that he's missed. I thought I got all this, but I guess not. I think we're in the back. We are in the back. So I guess I need to put another bridge in back here because the actual bridges on the map are glitched. If you don't drive through it really fast, you'll get stuck in the bridge, which is just weird. Where did I leave it? I should be right here. Oh, I think it's still in the water. I thought I pulled it all out, but there it is right there. Damn it. No, don't go back in the water. Don't go back in the water. Jesus Christ. Should I be able to get it? I can't grab it. Get your ass up here. There we go. Come out of that water, buddy. There we go. That's better. Whew. I thought I was going to just flood it again. I really doubt that tractor that size would flood in a little creek like that. Little creeks like that, that tractor probably buzz right through there. I don't really see that that's realistic, really. I think that tractor would blast that little creek. I don't see how that would. I don't think it would flood out. Crimson, you think that tractor would flood out in that little creek? Think so? She says maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I would try it. No doubt in my mind, I would have it in there. I mean, I'd be balls deep in that water with that tractor. No lie. I already did, and it flooded out. That was the point. I don't think in real life, I don't think this tractor would flood out in that little creek like that. It's really not that deep for it. It was saying that we missed a bunch, so I was trying to get all that stuff. I don't think it's deep enough in real life. I think it'd fly right through there. I mean, in real life, that tractor probably. I guarantee you. I'm at 6'5", and I guarantee you I couldn't touch the roof of that cab standing on the ground. I mean, hell, the tires alone. Probably, what, 4 foot tall? Maybe 5 foot tall in real life? Oh, 100% if it's stalled out, yeah. But I mean, the exhaust is up front. It's like a, see it? It's on the side of the cab. That thing's like a damn snorkel. I don't know. I just don't think it would. I'd love to find out in real life, though. But this is probably a $2 million tractor, so. I'm gonna get him down here. Yeah, well, I mean, the tires are definitely probably taller than you. So, I have to get a ladder so you can get in. gonna get him to here, and I'm gonna put him up and down, see if he'll do this, and then I'm gonna grab the other tractor. We'll repair if it's not dead already. It may have stalled out. It is so weak. I think we need to turn that off, and hopefully he'll just take over. Nope, you need to come with me, buddy. Let's see. Well, we definitely can't go to the water, so let's go up this way. We'll go to the bridge. Look at that. It's orange. Like, that is almost... That is the lowest repair I've ever seen on a tractor of mine, honestly. Yeah, we're right here. The bridge should be right there. I forgot to paint this damn thing. Damn it. Oh, I forgot. I can't drive in there. More than one way to skin a cat. Oh, there it is. She was beat to shit. It's okay. I think after we get everything planted, I think I'm going to sell all the tractors. And all the equipment. Damn it. We'll sell all the, I think I'm going to sell all the tractors, all the equipment. We'll just buy new when we get ready to harvest. I mean, because they're all beat to hell. There we go. Probably the best thing to do is just sell everything and start with, let's fix this, because he missed some shit here, so. I thought I checked this field, but I guess I didn't check it very well. If you look on the map, it's got some orange spots. There's some right there. It had some orange spots over here, so apparently there's some right there. Yep, we'll just hit the corners and be done with it. It's always those edges for these AI, especially if there's any type of turn on a corner, the AI will not get it, and I should have gone and got it. All right, we got about 10 minutes left. We're going to take a break in about 10 minutes. We're going to come back. We're going to do some cross out for a bit, and then we'll switch over to some No Man's Sky. I haven't played No Man's Sky since the last time I played it on here, so I have to try to remember what I was doing. Like I said, cross out. All I did with cross out was play a couple of matches. I'm still like level 1, so I haven't done anything on PC. I'm going to look into getting that course plate. I want to see how that's going to work. I was waiting to see if they had like a final update, but they're on like their 10th update on course play, so I wanted to wait a little bit. But I think by now course play should be good. I've never gotten to use. It is my first time on PC. Like I said, I played a couple of matches when I downloaded it, but no, I haven't really played, so I'll be curious to see how it goes. Should be quite different. I mean, the same, but different nonetheless. I'm kind of sad, though, because, I mean, I had so much stuff on PlayStation, though. So I'm going to be kind of sad starting all over. but I could hook up the video capture card like I was supposed to do about 2 months ago. And if I wanted to play my old game. But we'll start over and see how it goes. We'll start over. Like, I feel like I was pretty decent at that game. I wasn't great, but I was pretty decent. So we'll see. Oh no, don't go over there, don't go over there. Damn it. Get out of the fucking field. I know if I had a regular tractor, I wouldn't spin out. Okele dokele, okele dokele. We're gonna get this shit while we're sitting here. Let's see what else he's missed. Looks like this is the only spot, so. Because you remember from the last save game, I think we did parsnips here the first time. So, I think this time, I mean, look. No, we'd have to just, we'll just do parsnips here again. I think we'll do red beets, we'll do carrots, potatoes. I wouldn't mind having a couple of fields of like red beets and carrots. So maybe we'll do, how about this? We'll do red beets, parsnips, and this can be carrots. And then this will be sugar beet. And then all of this will be sugar cane. I think that's a good idea. What do y'all think? I think that's a good idea. Nope. There we go. Get her done, buddy. Get her done. What does this feel anyway? Look at that. That's 82%, man. That's spinach, though. That really, and it's 100% fertilized. I probably should have tried to harvest that, but oh well. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Man, that lime is slow as hell to make. Slow as hell. I missed the, there was on 22, there was a fertilizer plant. It made everything, though. It made fertilizer, it made lime, it made seeds, it made herbicide. Man, I sure missed that factory. I missed that one a lot. Alright, so I'm going to save this. We got about 6 minutes. So what I'll do is I'm going to save. I'm going to put it on intermission. We're going to take a break for a few minutes. Everybody get up, stretch your bones, stretch your muscles. Get you a drink. Smoke them if you got them. We're going to come back and we're going to fire up some cross out. So let me save this and get everything ready here. And we'll be back in just a few minutes.